Hi, it's Jacqueline from Empower and Thrive. Welcome to this video. Welcome on new subscribers, returning subscribers, and all watchers who haven't subscribed yet. The video today is about the increases in the visa fees for those applying for various types of visas. That includes the COS, the skilled worker visas, indefinite leave. As of 19th of March, there's been an announcement that the fees are going to go up. This may not be new news. However, we'll be covering here some of the increases in this fee. And of course, as a disclaimer, it's important for you to always double check on the government websites for updated um, information. I am somebody that is interested in migration. I'm somebody that is interested in what affects immigrants abroad and here in the United Kingdom in diaspora. Thank you so much. So the fees that are going up, especially the certificate of sponsorship, which is the CUS visa for skilled workers. We have the global business mobility senior or specialist workers, ministers of religion, and international sportsmen for over 12 months. This will see the biggest increase with costs rising from £239 to 525. That's actually practically over half of an increase. So that's quite high there. We need to be aware because this is something that a lot of people are going for the COS now. I believe that potentially numbers may have decreased because of some of the new visa policies that are coming into effect. However, this is the latest fee. So before you apply, if, just to put it into consideration that there's going to be increases. And I believe the National Health Service charge as well comes into effect as you apply for these visas, because that will also increase the overall amount that somebody has to actually find to actually pay now. The skilled work applications, that is for up to 3 years from outside the United Kingdom, was previously £719 and is now going to the new fee of £769. The skilled work applications for up to 5 years from outside the United Kingdom was previously 1,420 and is now going to be the new fee of 1,519. We then have the skilled worker application fee, which is for up to 3 years again, but that's inside the United Kingdom. So that's when you are in the United Kingdom and you want to apply for this visa. Previous fee was £827 and it's now £885. The skilled worker applications for up to 5 years inside the United Kingdom is previously 1,639 and now the new fee is £1,751. The skilled worker roles of on the immigration salary list, formerly shortage occupation list, and some of the shortage occupation lists include the care workers, include healthcare workers, include those that are going to work in farms, seasonal workers. Those are all classed. Nurses, I believe, as well, are all classed within the shortage occupation list, and there's a range, even construction and so forth. The fee will increase from £39 to 76, depending. That depends on the length of the visa that you are applying for. Sponsor license fees for medium or large sponsors will increase by 103. That's from £1,479 to £1,579. And then the biggest one of them all, the one which Tory leader Kemi Badenoch has been talking about, for instance, as well, amongst other topics in immigration, is then indefinite leave to remain, which will increase from 2,885 to 3,029 pounds. Now, finding these amounts of money for people who are already have had to renew their visa over and over, maybe every year, or perhaps depending on the visa you had, perhaps every 2 or 3 years, 5 years. With the cost of living crisis, we all know that it's quite hard to put money away. So we all need to be doing things for those that are in that category, trying to hold back money more and more to meet our daily costs is already very challenging as it is. So this brings another challenge. But for those who actually want to do this, it is actually possible. So it's just a heads up and an encouragement that you need to look everywhere to try and see how you can come up with the money. Plan ahead, that is. Naturalization, which is the British citizenship, will jump from 1,500 to 1,605 pounds. And the smallest increase of about £8.50, which doesn't relate specifically to sponsorship, will be to a convention travel document for a child, increasing the cost from £53 to £61.50. Most of the services, if you need them, such as priority and premium services, priority processing services, will remain unchanged. As I said earlier on, the increases mean a higher cost for businesses, those that are employing people from abroad, sponsoring workers. It's a financial burden, and for migrants settling in the UK, it makes things a little bit harder. And employers need to budget for these fees, as the immigration rules continue to tighten. So, and also at the Home Office statement has changed and said that from 12th of March last year, it was announced that from 9th of April, certain payments will be deducted from a skilled worker salary when assessing whether it meets the minimum salary threshold. This is not a salary threshold. And this includes payments related to immigration costs, business costs, or investments specifically, deductions from salary payments of loans and investments. What that means is that if an employer loans an employee the cost of sponsorship, for instance, or requires visa fee to be repaid through salary deduction, these amounts will be subtracted from the employee's salary when determining whether they meet the skilled worker visa threshold. So that is, in brief, the salary, or rather, not the salary, but the visa um, fee increase for this coming April. That's 9th of April. And it's not a lot of time. If one says they want to meet uh, and pay less before the deadline, if you've been saving and you need to just top it up a little more, then maybe it is a good idea to actually, put in your visas before the official increases. This is also another thing that could be done. Otherwise, until next time, do subscribe, leave your comments. How do you feel about the increases in visa fee? How are you going to try and apply before the increases, and how this affects us? Thank you so much. Until next time, God bless you, and bye.